Representative Khanna thinks the Epstein files could help Democrats fight Trump effectively. In a speech Democratic mayors Friday, Khanna focused narrowly on Epstein and other Vice President J.D. Vance, the relative silence on the issue other MAGA figures have emphasized. Representative Khanna, a California Democrat who had been asserting himself as the party's leading voice for the recent releasing of the Jeffrey Epstein files, brought to the noisy national fight to an unlikely audience Friday, a gathering of policy-oriented Democratic mayors, and Khanna acknowledged that there was a departure from his usual emphasis on economics and less in the news of economic patriotism and more in the news of the Epstein files, he said in remarks at a Democratic Mayors Association conference at a skyscraping hotel overlooking Lake Erie. I tell you why it matters. It matters because you can ask people who have supported government initiatives. You need people to trust the government. Khanna's appearance came at the end of the week where the House broke for summer recess as Democrats repeatedly pushed the Epstein issue, and he and Representative Thomas Massie, Representative KY, joined the co-sponsor a measure aims to force President Donald Trump's administration to publish all unclassified records on Epstein, the late financier and convicted sex offender who died by suicide awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges in 2019. The resolution is expected to come after the recess has ended. Epstein counted Trump and the powerful people as friends before he was criminally charged through President long ago disavowed him. The case was exposed as a rift between Trump and key figures in his MAGA movement, who for years have demanded more transparency on Epstein and who are upset that Trump and Attorney General Pam Bondi, who have not provided it. And people said, well, why didn't lead his fight on the Epstein files? And to me, it's about the trust in the government and transparency. Khanna said in an interview with NBC News, you don't have to trust and transparency. How are you going to get Medicare for all? How are you going to get the 21st century Marshall Plan? And it's maybe the kryptonite that gets MAGA to unravel. And Khanna's speech is also notable for its narrow focus on Vice President J.D. Vance, who was previously among the MAGA leaders publishing a release for Epstein files. Vance is likely Republican presidential candidate in 2028 when Trump is term limited, and Khanna, meanwhile, is open to interest in seeking Democratic nation this year and conspicuous in the attention to Vance.